Network Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, our very special musical guest, Natasha Bedingfield. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not, I was half expecting you would be singing like a Dua Lipa song or whatever, just because of Dua
Oh
Lipa,
yeah, oo nga no.
right?
No, I,
And
I, I
one
thought
of
of
songs
like
actually
ano.
figure in this movie. Houdini, was part of the OST. Catch
Oh,
me if you go Houdini, na
oh
na 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 na. Yep,
yeah.
yep.
Oh, I didn't
But
realize. I mean, I knew it was Dua Lipa, but
yeah, no.
I didn't realize it was here.
Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome to Only Fun. His name is Chico Garcia.
And his name is Gino Killiamore. And yes, we are talking about a movie that primarily deals with spies, but
Mhm.
also with authors,
That's true.
right?
It's actually like a really weird combination, because I mean we've seen spy movies before, and we all know that spy movies or spy novels, they come from authors. So this
Mhm.
is a little meta na we
Yeah.
have a movie about espionage which is written by an author, but it's a movie about the author that's writing about the espionage. Alam mo yun, parang
Yes.
like, di ba, it's so meta.
Yes.
Kasi, I mean, you have like your Jason Bournes, which is, and then you have your Tom Clancy novels. You know what I mean? So parang, and you have your Ian Flemings with their James Bond, and then now we have this. But I must, okay, so the movie that we're talking about is Argyle. And I'm gonna be honest. At first, I got this confused with the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, because these are the two movies that Henry Cavill is coming up with, I believe, in this quarter
Mhm.
of 2024. And so when I first heard about it, I checked out the trailer and I was like, oh, it's Matthew Vaughn,
Yeah.
who is behind Kingsman, and obviously I loved Kingsman, love Kingsman, and I'm
I
not
love
sure if
Taron
Art.
Egerton.
I'm sure you did. Puts the
Parang
edging
ba,
in Edgerton. You know what I
parang,
mean?
I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
You know
no, right?
that.
Of course. Hey, wait, I have extra kwento pala. I don't know if you know this, because I know you're a Barry Keegan stan.
Oh yes.
Um, but you might like this new. Well, I don't know about liking it, but he has a new show which is great so far. It's from the same producers as like Band of Brothers, Steven Spielberg, Masters of the Air. He's actually
Oh,
part
he's
of it.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been seeing it on
So
Apple. Diba
it's
Apple
him
yan?
and Austin Butler.
Oh Lord.
Yan na, yan na. Nanghina. Oh.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, this other guy, but I can't remember. I feel like I've seen him. Let me do a quick search for the cast. Okay, so it's Austin Butler, Callum Turner. I don't know if you
Oh
know him.
Lordy, Lord, Lord,
Yeah.
Lord, Lord.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah. Siya si ano, siya si
Where have I seen him
ano,
before?
si Harry Zookeeper, si
Harry Zookeeper? Si ano?
ano yun?
Wait, not Eddie
I'm Harry
Redmayne.
Potter, but with yun, that one, but yeah, that what's that franchise?
Si ano? Wait, I can't
The
I can't focus because of how stupid you're sounding right now.
no, like I'm Harry
I
Potter,
know,
but
I know what
animals,
you're
but
talking about.
animals.
Stop it. Wait, wait
Parang
lang. I'm trying to get to it.
Wingardium Zualupa.
Wait.
Yeah.
Eddie Redmayne, Harry
Ah,
Potter. What is the name of this? And then eventually si
siya yung brother. Siya
Johnny
yung
Depp
brother
joined, di
ni
ba?
yes, siya yung brother ni Eddie Redmayne.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to
Fantastic.
Find Them. Oh, yes, there.
That one.
What's his
Pero
name
yun,
here again?
si
Newt
Speckle
Scamander. No,
Baloober.
si
Ayun yan,
Eddie
Newt
Redmayne.
Scamander.
Yeah, okay, but He's the brother.
He's the
Because
brother.
I've seen him somewhere now. So I've just
Yeah,
trying to
remember he's the hot brother of
figure.
Newt Scamander. So
Oh, okay. Well, this Masters of
that's
the Air
Callum
is
Turner.
full of hot people, but
Okay, so
that's not what we're talking about today.
I guess we have our new episode.
Yeah. Ito na lang Ito na lang. I like that, some of our producers are chiming in. I won't name names. But I think you'll enjoy ito for Chico. I think you'll enjoy Masters of the Air just because of Austin Butler. Even I felt things. No, there's something about the way he talks.
Oh.
Diba? Parang he's always like, hey, like basta iba yung the way he delivers, I don't know.
Just goes to talk like him.
Yeah, that does nothing for me. That does absolutely nothing. No, so okay. Yesterday we had Jose Miguel. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a musician.
Okay.
He does. He's a crooner. He does jazz, and he sounds like how Austin Butler talks.
Oh,
Gets. Oh, ayun. As in, we had him on Boys Night Out yesterday, and it's that same jazz swagger.
yeah.
Alam mo yun, parang I'm like, and me and the boys, oddly enough, we're talking about it na parang, lakas siguro sa chicks nito. Kasi parang tayo, nalaglag na yung mga panty natin. But anyway, going back to
let's
not
leave,
even Masters of the Air.
Barry and Austin and Callum for a while.
We'll deal with that on another day. But today, we're also dealing with another very good-looking gentleman, Henry Cavill.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. He's good looking.
You hadn't noticed?
No. I mean, let's just say I only have eyes for Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell stan ka ba? Dude, I don't know. I feel like he has talaga, I'm sure there's a clause in his contract somewhere na para, or every single Hollywood director out there is like, if we're gonna get Sam Rockwell, we need to make him dance. Like, it can't be a Sam Rockwell film without him dancing. And it's the same dance all the time. It's like this, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Like, is it a Tito dance or something? He kind of, right? Like, it's like a tap dance, but it's not. But he's so good at it.
To be honest. Because obviously, I mean, Henry Cavill. Who says no to Henry Cavill, right? Pero because nga, in the movie, he plays a character. Sa trailer naman, kita mo na yun, na he's not like a real person, right? He's the character of the book. But you know what I mean, right? In the trailer, he's the character of the book that was written by Bryce Dallas Howard.
By the way, no spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers. But that's all in the trailer. You get the general gist na, kasi diba even the trailer shows you first na, here's this spy, Henry Cavill, and then it turns out it's parang the story pala. That's the book that was written by an author na, yun nga, played by Bryce. Now, obviously he's ridiculously good looking.
Of course.
But
with ridiculous hair.
That haircut was so...
It's so bad.
I never thought you can make me feel this unattracted to
Henry Cavill.
But for some reason, that stupid hair.
Parang nanggagago yung buhok niya, no? Diba? Nanggagago yung buhok niya. Parang, really? Really, bro?
Ako talaga kasi parang like, what happened? What is that like? What is that? Are you familiar? Do you still remember Max Headroom?
Max Headroom.
It's an 80s, na, totoong tao siya, pero like, kunyari robot siya. Yung usong-uso siya ng early MTV, na parang, like, parang yung square, very Beavis and Butthead yung hair, yung mahaba na mataas. Yun, medyo nagigets ko yung yun nga na, parang it's supposed to be ridiculous. Sadya naman yun. I mean, and it just worked. Sobra lang akong na-distract. But to be honest, I was never a Sam Rockwell fan. I'm just saying, he's always been this character actor for me. Pero here, yung the first time we saw him without the long hair, yung parang like it.
Yung nag-shave siya, tapos naglinis na siya. But I mean, I
felt things that I've never felt before.
Never felt before.
For Sam Rockwell. For Sam Rockwell.
Qualified lang. For Sam Rockwell. Okay.
I
We
feel
don't. We
that
don't.
way maybe 3 times a day, but not for Sam Rockwell,
No, but I've always known that he was a good-looking guy. Like, I mean, even when he was in Iron Man, you know what I mean? Like, he played Justin Hammer.
Mhm.
Annoying, yes, but like, alam mo yung parang he has a Ryan Reynolds thing going for him. Na parang if you get Ryan Reynolds for a movie, he has to have that Ryan Reynolds sound,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like Hollywood knows better na if it's a Ryan Reynolds film, don't mess with him being Ryan Reynolds because that's what people love. In the same way that Sam Rockwell is like that, I feel like Robert Downey Jr. is like that. Alam mo yung parang it's a con in the same way na it's a pro na parang they'll always be typecast as the same person,
Yeah.
but they're so good at it. Alam mo yung parang like yung kay Sam Rockwell, yung borderline yun nga, yung borderline annoying but like lovable kind of dude. Alam mo yung parang like I couldn't hate him as Justin Hammer. Like he was annoying, yeah, but I couldn't hate him because like he had so much swagger pa rin. In the same way that
I really do confuse him though with who's that girl who likes sloth?
Kristen
Yeah.
yeah. Si
Go,
ano
go, go,
si
go.
Anna from Frozen, right?
Yes,
Kristen,
yes. What's her
not
name?
Wiig.
No,
Not Crook. Belle.
Kristen
Yeah.
Bell. Sino yung jowa niya or asawa niya?
Dax Shepard.
There. I get Dax
Bayo.
Shepard. No, seriously, I get Dax Shepard.
Baka mahilig ka lang kasi sa Dax.
Ako na, I was like, Dax.
or umaasa ka lang na, alam mo ba, no?
To be honest, hindi kasi yung physicality nila. Like, alam mo yung for me, konti na lang they're attractive already, but not quite leading man attractive, but they are attractive.
But they
Tapos
are attractive.
They have this like parang smart,
scrawny,
funny guy kind of. Yun, that's why I get
Yeah.
confused between Dax
I
and
get it.
Sam, diba? So yun, like sometimes I'm referring to one, yun pala I'm talking about the other
But actually,
one.
that's the thing with Argyle. Technically, he is the leading man here, diba?
Technically,
He is the leading
yeah.
man. But
Yes,
can we talk about how ridiculously star-studded this cast is?
Mhm.
You've got Henry Cavill, you've got John Cena, Dua Lipa in the first scene alone, and then you have Bryce Dallas Howard, you have Sam Rockwell, you have Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Kevin's mom from Home Alone is here.
Yes,
And I feel
Catherine O'Hara.
And of course, we also have Heisenberg from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
And I feel like
Bryan
I don't know,
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. I don't know if you noticed this, but there were scenes in the movie that felt strangely similar to Home Alone. Like there was a shot there. There was a singular shot where Catherine O'Hara had like a brown tan cardigan going on, and she had this shocked face. Kind of like when she said, "Where's Kevin?" Alam mo yung ganun? Or I don't know if it's just in my head. I don't know if they actually did that on purpose. But yeah, like what a ridiculously star-studded cast. And I don't know, I really, really enjoyed it. It's at one point it gets borderline crazy. Alam mo yung parang there's no reality in it. Alam mo yung parang it's
See,
really
that's it. I'm glad you brought that up. Kasi ako, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. But one thing I think stopped me from enjoying it more.
Mhm.
Parang feeling ko
It's
it
how
couldn't
over the
make
top
up.
it was.
No, actually no nga eh. Parang for me, it couldn't make up its mind if it's going to be all out crazy or if it's going to be serious. So parang nalilito ako kasi sometimes it plays out like a serious like whodunit, thriller, Mission Impossible kind of movie. And then bigla magkakaroon ng something that's very like, almost verging on parody. Hindi lang verging, like all out parody.
Yeah.
Yung parang like one moment there's an actual parang like, oh my gosh, what a plot twist. I wasn't expecting that. And then the next moment you're getting like knives and turning them into ice skates. It's kind of like hindi ko lang ma
But okay.
Like I can't enjoy it in one way. Like kasi pag serious, I'm on serious mode. And then when we're like, okay, dog show tayo. Then I'm thinking, ano to? I'm going to expect dog show like at each point. Ito ang hirap kasi I'm kind of like switching.
That's pretty much Matthew Vaughn though. I mean, if you look at Kingsman, look at how Kingsman started. You know what I mean? Like, oh, of course, like it's the whole you're too good to be real espionage kind of thing. But
Mhm.
diba, when they eventually started training, shit got serious. You know what I mean? Like when
Yeah.
and when all of the Kingsmen started dying one by one, obviously that was serious. But at the end of the movie, when they pretty much foiled Samuel L. Jackson's plan, and they put the chips on explode. Yung sumabog lahat ng chips as everybody's heads just flew off, and like all this smoke and colors, 'di ba, yun yung treatment ng Kingsman. So I feel like in the same way, that's exactly what Matthew Vaughn did here. Na parang, especially after that ice skating scene where they were basically like going up against like an army of um bodyguards slash private security, tapos they were just
Soldiers. So
there was just like, I don't know, like a dance number,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
will, a dance number that was filled in, para ka color run Manila, alam mo yung ganun, color run
Yeah.
Manila, tapos
Or yung
ginawa mo dance
ano yung sa
number.
India ba yun?
Yeah,
Yung
yeah,
pag
that's
may
the one.
festival of colors or something,
Yeah.
or
So ganun yung vibe niya. Again, I feel like if you don't take it too seriously, then you'll definitely enjoy it.
Hey, whether it's a struggle you can't seem to get through or a dream that seems too daunting for you, this is Mirza Season telling you that you can do this. Let's figure it out or find someone who can. I'm a confidence coach and host, an ex-editor, ex-model, ex-20-something, ex-30-something, exactly who you need to help you navigate through life's ins and outs. What are you waiting for? Let's go! You can do this.
And there's something about, I want to get kasi into, but I can't because it's a spoiler.
yun nga
But
eh. Hindi kasi,
basically,
okay. For me kasi parang like, when I started watching this, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be that kind of movie.
Yeah.
Parang I know now what to expect. But to be fair, I actually love the plot twists. I
Right?
mean,
Yeah.
I'm well, to begin with, mas ikaw yun eh. Yung alam mo yung 'di ba pag nanonood tayo ng mga ganyan, yung mga may mga plot twist. Ako kasi I don't think ahead. I'm just watching like as is.
Yeah.
Mas ikaw yung nakakahula na, oh, I knew it, naisip ko na yan na baka si ganito yung pala, ganito pala siya. Ako, I'm more like in the moment. I don't really think ahead.
Yeah.
So ako, it's very easy for me, to be honest. It's very easy for me to be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. So for me, I was really thrilled. Yung parang like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm pretty sure maybe some of the more eagle-eyed viewers could probably sniff it out. Ako kasi talaga hindi. So ako, the ride was fun. Yun nga pag biglang magiging parang music video siya, medyo na-jar ako kasi nga parang for me
it takes you out of the immersion, parang ganun.
The realistic part was pretty realistic. Like kaya ko siyang panoorin as a serious, Jason Bourne, Mission Impossible kind of movie. Kasi let's face it, kahit naman yung mga Mission Impossible, marami rin namang mga na suspension of disbelief, di ba?
Kumbaga, parang actually what Mission Impossible does is a lot of the stuff that they do is, well, clearly impossible or highly improbable. What they do lang is they present it in a very realistic manner. You know what I mean? Na parang like jumping off of a helicopter and whatever, like manner. Whereas with Argyle, on the other hand, parang they don't take themselves too seriously. Alam mo yung parang, kunwari, that fight scene in the train, which is part of the trailer. Usually, if there are like 7 or 8 people ganging up on one guy, the fight wouldn't look as clean as that. Alam mo yung ganon? Something as simple. But if you want it to look realistic, then everybody goes in all at the same time, and it's like a rumble. It's a mishmash of fighting. But here, alam mo yung parang clearly choreographed yung movements nila. Because nga, they know na parang, well, you're supposed to be a super spy. Di ba? Parang ganon. Super espionage person. Which is, I would assume, far from what it's really like in real life. Na parang it won't be as glamorous looking as that.
But you know what's so weird? I could see this movie like in the 90s. It was so
Uh-huh.
weird. I was not because I didn't like the cast.
Uh-huh.
I just could, for some weird reason, while I was
Picture
watching
a
it,
90s cast.
nai-imagine ko si Julia Roberts in this role, like when she was
Okay.
younger.
Right.
And then tapos si Bill Paxton, yung yung
Ah,
lalaki,
no, that's true.
yung Sam
Bill
Rockwell
Paxton,
role
si Sam
will be
Rockwell.
Bill, right? Like it was
Yeah.
weird. Like I was watching it, maybe because I don't know if you noticed it. Bryce Dallas Howard in many of the scenes, kaboses niya si Julia Roberts.
Si
Like if you
Julia
close your
Roberts.
eyes,
Yeah.
you would think it was Julia talking. She has that slow register kasi when she talks.
Yeah.
Na very Julia Roberts. So siguro yon. So like minsan mapapaano ko na, oh, she sounds like Julia. So na-imagine ko na parang ginawa to like in the 90s with Julia and Bill Paxton. And for some reason,
Yeah.
di ba si Bill parang ganun din? Yung parang hindi siya yung all-out Tom Cruise good looking, but he's good looking, di ba?
He's almost there. Alam mo yung ganun?
Oo. But yeah, I mean, that was the thing na nakita ko. Pero
Actually,
yun nga,
that's
I
true.
really enjoyed it. And di ba turns out, one of the writer's inspirations for this was actually the character of, what's her name? Callie? The name of the Bryce's character. What's her name? The writer.
Oh,
Callie ba or something?
not
Or-
Cali. Wait, you know what? Let me check on that real quick.
Calloway or something. Anyway.
Parang something Halloween. Calloway.
Calloway or something. Basta ganon. The
Ellie
inspiration.
Conway.
Conway, there you go. There you go. Ellie Conway was actually Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling.
That was her inspiration?
Yeah, parang siya yung template nung character. Na,
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Actually, diba she was saying here her story was that she was a waitress or something like that, and then she wrote something, the first Argyle book.
Something like that.
And diba with
that.
J.K. Rowling, well, she wasn't a waitress, but she was in a cafe or something, and then she wrote it on a piece of tissue or something like that.
Totoo. But you know, like for me, kasi there's this side, like I have always wanted to be a writer. I always thought that I would grow up to be a writer when I was a kid. Kasi parang feeling ko, it was kumbaga of all the skills that I had, parang feeling ko ito yung pinaka, if I were to list all of my skills as a human being, parang writing would be my
number one mo, huh?
Oh, so I was like, well, if I think I'm best at this, then maybe I should have a career in that. Plus, parang for me, parang best of both worlds. Like you can be like a worldwide superstar, pero hindi ka kilala ng tao.
Hindi ka kilala ng mga tao, yeah.
They just know your name.
Like,
right?
You know Stephen
whole...
King, but you know what he looks like? Like, if you saw him walking, you probably wouldn't.
Actually,
Tom
ngayon nga,
Clancy.
more of yes na, di ba? You kind of know how he looks like. Pero before, talagang they were the stars. Like, people didn't know how, unless you would see it at
let's say, what's one of the most popular books now? I could still say that, like Percy Jackson. So Rick Riordan, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what Rick Riordan looks like? No.
But like he's a millionaire, a billionaire maybe. I don't know. Pero gets like
parang
that
for me,
was
George
my...
R.R. Martin na yung pinaka stick out just
because.
Yeah.
Like, kasi then because of the show, kasi naging show na siya, and then syempre yung mga DVD specials, extras, nandun siya lagi. But other than that, right? Like you can live a relatively normal life without being mobbed wherever you go. Pero you're raking in the money. So for me, that was a dream. So that aspect of the ano. Parang really, feel ko siya.
But you're such an attention whore though.
I know, right? But like, I was like thinking. Kasi like living my life that people just want me for my looks. Wow. I would want to...
I immediately regret bringing this up. We could have just ended the show and it would have been done. Or I could have said something nice and be like, oh, hey, pursue your passion or something.
I'm so tired of being treated like a piece of meat.
Piece of meat. O sa bagay, di ba? Alam mo yung mga dry-aged wagyu.
Hindi yung ham na, yung
Iberico.
hinang mo for so long, tas kulubot na.
Ito mga
tuyot na yung
57
hamon.
years na to nandito.
Hey!
Was that too close? Was that too close?
alam mo yung merong bullet, tapos parang like, you
Uy,
almost hit the mark there. Dumaplis yun, ha? Loko ka. Dumaplis yun, ha?
No, but you know
But
what?
yeah.
Honestly, why don't you write? I mean,
I know, pero
you know, that's the beauty of writing, because it's never too late. You know, you can start. I mean,
I
even
can
at
segue.
oh, diba?
Oo
Hindi,
nga,
it's
no?
malay mo, you'll find your calling. Parang you're the next biggest BL writer or something. Oh, diba? And then you can...
Tapos biglang awkward na parang like, nasusulat ako ng first BL book ko, no? Na parang like, okay, ito yung lead character, ganyan. Tapos, pero na ano siya eh, na in love siya dun sa co-host niya sa kanilang podcast. Tapos, syempre, pag-uusapan natin sa OnlyFans, di ba? Parang like, bilang mo like,
twiddle stumps.
Well,
ang ganda.
O, tinan mo to, itong producer namin, I ship Gino and Chico fanfic.
Do it.
No, pero yeah, I guess, like, haven't you write? You were the geeky gangster.
I know. And
Like,
then after I wrote, and then I reread it years later, I was like, nope, this is not for me.
No, seriously,
Writing
I've
is
always,
not my number one skill.
Can I just like, this is no BS. No BS.
Okay.
At all. And I'm not claiming anything naman. Pero years before Lion King, I had that idea. Sabi ko, I want, kasi I love animals, you know this, right?
Right.
Sabi ko, I want like wouldn't it be great if I could write a book about like, you know, set in Africa and starring animals. Yung ganon.
Yeah.
Yung basically, ang character mo animals, you know, with lions and like giraffes and like, so like, when the trailer first came out for Lion King, I was like literally, kasi it's been playing in my head for like forever. Na parang, I would love, wala namang story. I'm not claiming naman na
but it's that idea.
But it's the whole like setting na parang, hindi tao yung starring, it'll be animals. I got up to that point lang. So when it came out, I was like,
it's the same.
That's the book that I was thinking in my head. Of course, different story.
For you, it's writing, right? For me, it's video game making. Like before Final Fantasy VII, the original Final Fantasy VII came out, I had this idea of like, how cool would it be if you had a game where you were running around and the view was like top view. Tapos tumatakbo-takbo ka lang. Tapos every time you would encounter somebody, mag-zoom in, tapos mag-aaway kayo ng ganyan. And then, boom, it came out. And I'm like, obviously, I didn't have the entire story of Final Fantasy.
No, exactly. Same.
But
general idea.
This again cements that whole of that whole train of thought na if you don't do it, someone else will. You know what I mean? And you know, again, look at George R. Martin. Kailan ba siya nakilala? Mga 60s na rin siguro siya. So, pwede ka pa.
Tatamaan ka sa akin. Sinasabi ko sa'yo. Ikaw, umaabuso ka na. Ikaw, umaabuso ka na.
Alam mo yung, merong good side eh. Kasi okay, it's encouragement. But at the same time, tinitira niya rin ako eh. Hindi ko alam.
We go back to the BL fantasy.
Here we go. I guess it's a BL novel.
Okay, where's my pages?
Tapos ito yung bright side of it all. If the BL gets super successful, eventually somebody will want the rights to make a film out of it. And when somebody wants the rights to make a film out of it and they approach you and they're like, oh, we want to buy your book from you and turn it into a movie. And then now you have the negotiating power to say, sige, game, but ako yung pipili ng cast. And now you get to see kung sino yung mga gusto mong, di ba?
Stop.
Tapos on set ka pa, di ba? Di ba?
Alam mo, wait, I think you need more shine. Can I have some oil?
Di ba ikaw yung writer?
Parang, di ba writer ka? Hindi, ko. I'm assistant here. Oh my gosh, yeah.
We should
But-
make this happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Basta
I'll
ako
make a
yung
video
ano,
game and
ako
then
yung
you
casting
write.
couch ha. Ay, casting couch. The casting
Oh my God.
the-
Tapos what if pala, no? Yung alam mo yung parang the way for us to get wealthy or to achieve fame and fortune
Oh.
is if we combine our two passions. So you write and then I'll make a video game out of it.
Oh.
Tapos it's the first ever BL video game.
BL video game. BL, bidyong laro.
Video laro.
Diba, BL, bidyong laro.
Diba?
Ay, ang
Tapos doon
ganda.
tayo yayaman.
O, tapos ayan na naman tayo. Pinagtatawa na natin ngayon. Tapos mga 10 years down the road, may
Merong
bibiling
gagawa
tayo,
no idea
may
na yan.
bidyong laro. Oh. Sabi ko sa iyo, we should jump on it.
Uh,
But there you go.
when in doubt, jump on it.
With consent. With consent.
Yes, with consent.
Always with
Indeed.
consent.
In this day and age, yes.
Oo.
But yeah, do check out Argyle. It's already out in cinemas. It honestly, it's so enjoyable for me. It's exactly my kind
Yeah,
of movie.
same.
So I think
Same.
you'll love it. But of course, we want to thank our partners, the Pod Network Entertainment. You can check us out on social media. It's at OnlyFunPH, at Chico Garcia for him, at Gino.KillYouMore for me.
All right. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.